Hey everyone, ACAT is here, and welcome to episode 7 of my NoteBlock tutorials. Today we're going to look at creating separate layers or tiers to our NoteBlock songs. Most songs are composed of multiple different instruments, so creating separate layers is really handy for allowing you to work on one instrument at a time. Here I've taken a section of the vocals from my All-Star creation to demonstrate. So now we're going to add a layer of blocks above this so that we've got something to use as a base for the next layer. We need to make sure that we leave an air gap above the highest note here, because as we remember from previous episodes, if you place anything on top of a note block it won't play its sound. So I'm going to start at this layer here. I've put a nice colour coordinated section for me to get started. And all we're going to do is cover this up with glass. I like to use glass because you can see through it, so you can see what you've got below. Now, this will take a long time if we're going to do this across a whole song, let alone just this small layer here. So what we're going to do instead is use the fill command to make this get done a bit faster. If you're in Creative, I'd highly recommend doing this because it will save you an awful lot of time. It's quite a simple one. You start by typing /fill, let's just do that, /fill, and then you need to set the coordinates. I'm going to press F3 first, get my coordinates for where we are. I'm going to do /fill 43, 7, minus 341. Now, so I've set it to 7 because that's the position of the glass block. And then let's go up to the other corner here. Copied and pasted that from the previous area because we needed to move and I didn't want to have to retype what I've done, or let alone remember the coordinates as well. So now we're going to do 61, 7, minus 329, and we're going to fill that with purple stained glass. There we go. Saves you an awful lot of time doing it that way. Okay, so the next thing we need to do is place some blocks. What I'm doing now is following the pattern below this layer so that we can set out our redstone circuit. Now, because we can't place redstone on top of glass directly, we're going to put this whole layer of stone blocks down instead. Then we're going to add our notes here soon, so we need to add spaces for them. And then, similar to what you would have seen in earlier episodes, just going to add our redstone delay between each note. Didn't take me too long. Like that, redstone. I'm going to add a basic drum beat to this circuit so that we can hear the two layers playing at the same time. So first I'm just going to add our glass here, which will add our clicks sound. And then we've got some sand as well so that we can add a snare. Just like that. So let's see how this sounds now. And then all we have to do is connect the two layers together. So this is quite straightforward. We're going to just branch off of there and drag it down, similar to how we've done in the stacking tutorial. Just like this. Right, so now we need to make sure the redstone points into the block. Like that, and place a button, and here we go. And that's it, we've built a second layer. And all you have to do is keep applying the same theory up and up and up to build as many layers as you need for your song. One thing to note is with this start button, the redstone signal will only last 15 or 16 blocks. I forget exactly how many it is, but you can look that up. So if you have many layers, you may need to introduce a repeater at the start of each layer, so just following the end of the button here, just to make sure that you have enough signal to reach your notes as well. And that's all you need to know about playing note block layers. I hope you found this video useful. If you did, please click that like button and subscribe for more Noteblock tutorials. Also be sure to check out the previous episodes to learn more about creating Noteblock songs. Thanks for watching and take care.